Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mabel, and here on my channel I film about family, relationships, beauty and lifestyle. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for always tuning in. If you're new here and just see me for the first time, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, okay? Because here on my channel we learn, we share and we have fun. Yes, we do. Okay, so in today's video I'll be sharing with you some ways to overcome or succeed in trying times in your marriage. Okay, yes, and when I say ways, I mean ways that are godly, basically. Yes. So that being said, there is no marriage, or there has not been any marriage that, no couple can say that they've never had trying times in their marriage. Okay, there is no marriage that hasn't had trying times. Okay, and trying times could be related to financial, or childbearing, or even relationship with the husband and wife, or even trying times with extended family members, with in-laws, with so many things. There's so many things that can cause trying times in a marriage. Okay, yes, so there's no marriage that has been 100% challenge free, or that has never experienced trying times. And trying times can be hard, like really hard trying times, to just something that is not so hard, but it can be considered trying times. Okay, that being said, I'll be sharing with you some ways to manage or overcome or succeed in trying times in your marriage. Okay, yes, some things that you can do when you are experiencing challenge in your marriage that can help you overcome or succeed in that phase of your marriage. Okay, yes. First thing I would say is, one way to manage, overcome or succeed in trying times is to talk to someone. Yes, you could talk to someone. You could go to a counselor, you could go to your pastor, or you could go to just somebody that you trust. I mean, talk to someone. You should always have that someone to talk to when you're experiencing trying times in your marriage. Okay, it could be your pastors, it could be a professional counselor, it could also be like someone you trust, someone, and when I say someone who you trust, someone who has more experience in the field, someone who has gone through what you're going through, that can teach you or that can guide you correctly in the way to handle that situation. Talk to somebody who has your best interest at heart. Okay, somebody who is not going to take sides with you or your partner. Okay, yeah, talk to somebody who would not take your problems out to other people. That's why you have to thoughtfully consider who to talk to when you're going through trying times in your marriage. Yes, you have to have that one person. And when I say talk to somebody, okay, it's also better if you and your partner, either you and your husband or you and your wife, together agree to talk to somebody. Okay, you have to come to an agreement and say, okay, let's talk to this person and see how they can help us. Not just you. Sometimes you can go talk to somebody. You don't just talk to people that are random. Talk to people that you respect. Okay, like for a woman, if you're going to talk to somebody when you're having trying times in your marriage, talk to somebody that your husband respects. A man, talk to somebody that your wife respects, somebody that they love, that they honor, that they also would not want to disappoint. Talk to a godly counsel, basically. Okay, yeah. I know some people can say talk to your family members, talk to your parents, but for me personally, talking to family members and parents can be sometimes sensitive. Okay, it depends on what you're going through. Of course, it depends on what you're going through, what challenge it is that will kind of determine who exactly you will talk to. And when I say talk to somebody, a godly and a wise counsel is not a third party. Okay, there's a difference between talking to somebody who is going to help you guys through your trying times than bringing in a third party into your marriage. Okay, yes, there's a difference between counselor and third party. Okay, yes, so basically talk to a godly counsel. Okay, that's one way that you can overcome, succeed in trying times in your marriage, basically. Yes, so yes, that's one way. Another way to overcome or manage trying times in your marriage will be to be patient. Okay, patience is always very important in trying times. Okay, yes, because trying times or challenging times in a marriage is not going to be, it's not like the entire season of the marriage. Okay, it's only a phase in a marriage. Okay, yes, it could be 1 year, 1 month, 1 week, however long or short that phase is. But just, have patience when you are in a trying time. Okay, understand the fact that it is only a phase, and that phase will pass. There are phases in life, so most times when there are challenges in marriage, it only lasts for a certain time. Okay, so when you have that understanding, or when you have that knowledge, and be patient to understand that this is only a phase and the phase will pass, it will help you to overcome and manage trying times in your marriage. Okay, yes. And when I say patience is also required, because when you have patience in your marriage, especially when there's a challenge, it will help you not to just jump out of the marriage. Okay, it will help you to kind of stay calm. Okay, and then just keep waiting for that phase to be over. Okay, so patience in trying times will help you not to jump out of your marriage, okay, without trying and doing all that you can. So patience is one thing to have in trying times that will help you succeed through that phase. Okay, yeah, so patience is another way. The way to overcome or succeed in trying times is to talk about it. Okay, to communicate. You have to talk about whatever the situation is with your partner. Okay, yes, maybe initially it might be difficult, because sometimes when you're going through something, talking about it in the heat of the moment can even make it worse. But then when you're in a phase, you're in this challenge together, you're in this trying times together, it is important to talk through things. Okay, to talk with your partner about the challenge and talk your way through the challenge. Okay, yes, communication is key. Yeah, like I said, it might be hard to talk about certain things when it first starts, but just giving time and trying to talk through the difficulty, trying to talk and talk most of the time will help to ease the pressure of the challenge, and then also help to give insights and find and give you guys ways and ideas to pull through trying times in your marriage. So communication is key. Talk about it. And sometimes while talking about it, you can just find breakthrough through conversations. Okay, so yes, talk about it, communicate. Another way to overcome hard times or trying times in your marriage is do not involve friends. Okay, this is when I talk about third parties. Okay, yes, especially is a phase. Okay, is a phase. It's not in every situation where the adage that says a problem shared is half solved. Okay, not in all circumstances. Yes, so when you're in a trying time in your marriage, you need to learn how to not talk about it with your friends, to other people, third parties. Yes, that doesn't mean that you should not have friends that you can confide in at some point in your life, but I mean you have to be sensitive when it comes to things that has to do with your marriage, trying times, challenges and all. Okay, you don't want to talk about your challenges with friends that will go behind you and mock you. You don't want to talk about your challenge with friends that you will talk to today, and then they will go behind and be excited that you're going through that challenge, or that will laugh at you, or you know what I mean. So you have to thoughtfully, with wisdom, choose who you talk to when you have problems in your marriage, basically. Yeah, not because I don't trust friends, okay, because I'm also the kind of person that know that sometimes that best friend of yours today might become your enemy in the future. Nobody's saying that anybody's wishing anything to go bad, but at the same time, I'm just one who is always very proactive, yes, and I tend to explore options, okay, when it comes to do with relationships with people, when it comes to do with so many things, okay. So I'm always very careful when I talk about friends, okay, yes, and even not just friends, okay. You don't want to just talk about your problems with people that would take you and make your problem a topic for conversation, okay, because you know all these things, your best friend is somebody else's best friend and all that, you guys. But at the same time, it depends on the kind of challenge I'm going through and the relationship I have with my friend that will determine if I will tell them about it or not, or how much I want to tell them about it, or when I want to tell them about it, okay. There are different scenarios in this thing, but what I'm trying to say is that be careful who you tell your challenge or your problems to, especially when you are married, okay, because you never know who will take it out, how they will see it. Are they going to really just be waiting for your downfall, or are they going to actually genuinely wish you well, pray with you, pray for you, and give you the right advice? And then with telling friends your challenge in marriage, also think about godly counsel, because sometimes you can tell friends your problem in your marriage and they will give you advice that will not really help your marriage, okay. So one way to overcome trying times in your marriage is not to tell your friends, or to be careful what you tell your friends, especially when you're going through challenges in your marriage. The last but not the least way to overcome or to succeed in trying times in your marriage, I mean the most important way to succeed, especially when you're going through challenges in your marriage, is prayer. Prayer, prayer, prayer. I always say that I cannot overemphasize the power of prayer, yes, because I believe in prayers and I know how much prayers have worked for me in my marriage. So prayer is the number one way, the most important and the most realistic way to overcome and to succeed in marriage, especially in trying times. Prayer is the key. There is nothing God cannot do. You can never pray too much. You can never pray too much, okay? Yes. So praying is one way and the best way to overcome and succeed in trying times in your marriage, okay? Yes. So I just know here that, I just want to talk about this because, there is no marriage that is challenge free. There is no marriage that hasn't had its own trying times, or that will not have trying times. And like I said, trying times or challenges varies in marriage, okay? One thing that one person can consider a trying time in their marriage can even be something that the next person do not see as trying times. But at the same time, when you're going through trying times, okay, don't forget to pray. Don't forget to talk to a wise counsel. Seek counseling from godly people. Don't forget to communicate with your spouse. Talk about whatever it is. Talk through it, because there can be breakthrough through communication. Don't also forget to beware of friends that are not friends, okay? Beware of what you tell your friends, when you tell them what you tell them, and how much information you give when you're going through challenges in your marriage. Be patient, and most especially pray, okay? Pray, because there is nothing God cannot do. There is no challenge, there is no problem that God cannot take care of, okay? That being said, I have come to the end of my video today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, share, leave a comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.